Hello and welcome back to Seconds Out. My name is Eamon Khan here with top trainer Mark TIbbs. Mark, how you doing? I saw some stills of you at the Repton. Time waits for no man, but some good memories and photos of you along the wall of the lineage of fighters coming through that gym.
Yeah, the Repton Boxing Club. That was someone sent me that. We done a photo shoot a long while ago. I was lucky enough, was young enough to put them flash clothes on and be a part of such a strong team of fighters at the time. Yeah.
What's the latest on the fighters in the gym? I know that Johnny's over in Australia, but what about the current crop over in the UK? What's the latest on them?
Well, Johnny texted me this morning from Australia. Our morning, he's back soon, and we're planning on getting back in the gym and yeah, getting things going again. He's ticking over there. And when you start communicating, I'm getting excited. I don't know what I'm getting excited for, but I know we've got something in mind, and we're gonna get back in the gym and get ready for battle, for war. I've just at the Matchroom gym at Tony Sims's gym with Joel Bartel. He's doing some sparring with Jimmy Sains this morning, and getting Joel ready for a fight in about 5 weeks' time.
And you've got a new fighter that's joined, am I right?
I worked with a fighter on Saturday, Ahmed Atim, his name is, a lightweight. He come in the gym, Mickey Amu, his manager, brought him in once, and he helped us out with Giorgio Visioli. Very good box fighter. Got a box more though. He's got a box a little bit more. So I've had one fight with him, and gonna have a look at see what we can do and where we can go with him at the minute. Not too sure, but yeah, it was a good fight. He won. He had a very experienced Nicaraguan fighter on Saturday at the York Hall. It was hard, but he won every round. But it was hard for him. So a little bit heavy, the fella, and also he was a southpaw. So it wasn't. Us orthodoxies don't really welcome a lot of southpaws.
Mark, I want to get your thoughts on some of the last weekend's action. You were completely right when I spoke to you. You said to me that when it came to Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou, it's going to be who was first, fast, and hard. And boy, was Joshua first, fast, and hard. It was a spectacular knockout. Talk me through what you saw.
Yeah, it was a perfect setup by Anthony Joshua. How can I say it? You all saw it for yourself, but you should do them things to novices. And saying that, Tyson Fury didn't, and but just for our sport, I'm glad Anthony Joshua did. But no, it was what can I say about it? It was he never saw it coming. He set it up. He clipped him with a couple of them right hands, put him down two or three times, didn't he?
Yeah, 2 times before the knockout.
Yeah. And then obviously the third one, he wouldn't have known it was coming because, he's not a professional boxer. But no, listen, big fights there for Ngannou too. If he can get off first, very dangerous man, as we saw with Tyson Fury.
Should the referee have stopped it after that second knockdown?
It's difficult for me to say. I never, it's the first time, you saying that I thought of it. So no, I don't think so. I think it was okay. Like, listen, he's a very experienced guy, world champion in his own craft, very strong man, as we was all warned of. We saw him go the distance with Tyson Fury. So to pull him out prematurely would probably have, would have got a bit. The referee would probably got a bit of stick as well. I know you've got to look after the fighter's interest, but you've also got to give them a chance. Yeah.
Did we all get a bit too carried away with Ngannou after that display against Tyson Fury, which was good? Did we all kind of put him too high in our opinions as to where he was as a fighter?
Well, real boxing people would have known, without being around Tyson Fury, that something's not right with Fury unless he's past it, unless he's over the hill. But for looking on the outside, it was clearly that he never took Ngannou seriously at all. And he was underprepared, in my opinion, and people who I know and mixed with felt the same. So yeah, so listen, look, people get carried away and like to have brought Tyson Fury down, I think, and obviously built up Ngannou. That's all I can say about that. But AJ exposed him.
How hard is this if you're putting yourself in the Ngannou camp? How hard is it now to make sure that this knockout against Anthony Joshua isn't your defining moment in your boxing career?
Well, if he's going to continue boxing, Ngannou, he's a big, strong unit. But it proves that anyone can be switched off. And Ngannou's got to be he's got to be matched right, and you saw yourself with that catch counter. Catch counters are very difficult to pull off if you ain't experienced. So he can fight. He just got nailed by the two-time former heavyweight champion of the world and gold medalist.
Now, after that fight, a lot of people are pitching Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury and wanting to see that fight in the future. Where do you stand on that fight, Mark, given the recent performances?
It's not probably. We've got to get the Usyk. Usyk is really interesting to me, so I'm sure he's got to get Usyk, and he can't. We all know he can't overlook Usyk, especially with that performance against Ngannou. So all we could do is sit and be patient and wait for that fight to happen, and then from how he deals with Usyk, then we'll go from there. See you, John. And then I'm sure he'll go from there. And I'm hearing, obviously, we all know yourself that he's got a rematch with Usyk in a rematch clause. So, they can all queue up and wait, but business is business. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to talk to you.
I'd like to see Joseph Parker versus AJ.
You want to see that rematch?
I think Joseph Parker's earned his right to have a big fight with someone big, a big name, and I think Anthony Joshua probably could do with someone of who's got a professional pedigree now. I think he's in the right frame of mind, and I think I'm not a promoter, but I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I asked you to turn your attention to this weekend, Mark. Dillian Whyte is returning. He's up against Christian Hammer. Have you seen that news? What do you think about Dillian's return?
Tony Sims just mentioned it to me, and I didn't know. I knew he was fighting. He's getting ready for a fight. I heard on the circuit, but I didn't realise it was this quick. But I suppose if he's got the thumbs up to fight, he's got to get back in the mix. And whereabouts is it? It's in Ireland, isn't it?
Yeah, Mayo in Ireland, I believe it is.
Okay, who's promoting that?
I've seen the name. I can't quite remember it from the top of my head, though, Mark.
Okay. Well, listen. I look forward to see Dillian perform and see how he's shaping up.
Talking about those future fights for Anthony Joshua, they were going to do Joshua versus Whyte 2 in the pro ranks. Would you like to see if Whyte picks up a win against Hammer, those two match up?
Yeah, I would actually. I'd like to see Dillian fight Anthony. Yeah, for sure. I'd like to see that.
And then finally, we're going to be getting a fight which is split opinion. Well, when I say split opinion, it's split opinion more towards the negative in the form of Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Having seen Mike Tyson coming through when you were fighting, what do you think about that fight, Mark?
I lost you there, Raymond. Say that again. Fight between who?
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Yeah, no, it's just Mike Tyson being 60 years of age just is a bit of a turn off for me. But if it comes ahead, will I watch it? Of course I will. I think Jake Paul's done well. He's done really, really well. Can't knock him at all. As influencers go, he's a serious operator. So if it's a big money fight, then credit to both of them. But it's a little bit distasteful for me because I'm 55 myself. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So and Mike Tyson, but he's a dangerous so-and-so. Mike Tyson, I'm sure he still is. But listen, yeah, we'll see that. We'll see. But look, timing and all of that. I wouldn't like to see it go all wrong for Mike Tyson.
Finally, Mark, just to bring it back to Ngannou, there was talk beforehand about what level he was, and people were saying, Johnny Fisher and Francis Ngannou could mix it up, and Fisher would come up to the top of it. Do you feel that performance that Anthony Joshua put in cements what people were saying about his level and where Johnny Fisher is, and if they were in the ring, who would come out the winner?
Johnny Fisher would box Francis Ngannou's head off. He would box him up and beat him up with all due respect. And yeah, he'd be dangerous in the clinches, but we'd pepper him and crack him, pepper crack, till I go, I don't want no more. No, but listen, Anthony Joshua cemented the levels for sure. He did.
Mark, pleasure's all mine. Thank you so much for giving me a bit of your day. Much appreciated. We'll catch up very, very soon.